Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to let you in on a strategy I've been using for a long time. I didn't get it from a book or a fancy doctor or some random dude in a lab coat on TikTok. This is something I've lived, and it's helped me in every area of my life, from relationships to business, and especially in managing and reversing my type 2 diabetes. I call it the +1 versus -1 strategy. Now, quickly, before we get started into this, I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on Netflix. Everything I share here is based on my own journey to reverse my type 2 diabetes and reclaim my health. And you've got to talk to your own doctor before changing your plan. Don't walk into your next appointment saying, Ira said I could fix my A1C with blueberries and good vibes. That's how you end up on your doctor's do not schedule list. So please don't do that. So let's dive into it. And don't forget, like, subscribe, comment below. It helps the channel quite a bit, so please do that. So here's the deal. Every single day, we are stacking up choices. And those choices fall into one of two buckets. The first bucket is a +1 and the other bucket is a -1. So what does that mean? Well, it means that you're either doing something that moves you forward or something that slides you backward. It's very simple. It's a very binary decision. There's no neutral. That middle ground we like to believe exists, yeah, it's all a lie. Now, once I started thinking in this way, it really changed everything for me. And I still use this mindset every single day because honestly, it works. So let me give you some real life +1s. Drinking water instead of soda, +1. Going for a walk after dinner, +1. Taking your supplements like a grown-up adult, +1. Reading ingredient labels instead of using some trusted marketing nonsense, +1. Choosing olive oil over that mystery seed oil blend, definitely a +1. Now, back when I first started tackling my type 2 diabetes, it wasn't some 30-day boot camp that helped me. It was these exact little wins. And they worked, and they add up, and they stack on top of each other. I think it's super important to stack up little wins. Now, the negative ones, those, my friend, are stealthy. Skipping a workout, -1. Eating a processed snack full of chemicals, -1. Staying up until 1 a.m. watching YouTube rabbit holes, -1. Stress eating your way through the afternoon, -1. And by the way, I've done all those. Telling yourself it's just one cookie and then suddenly it's 6, or worse yet, the whole bag, -1. I know them well because, I've done all of them repeatedly. It's just kind of human nature. And I've also learned that enough -1s strung together can completely derail your progress on anything without you even realizing it. They have a sneaky way of catching up to you. And in a lot of unusual ways, things that you don't think about. Here's how I picture it. Life is like a health bank account. Health bank account, you said. Well, every +1 is a deposit, every -1 is a withdrawal. You see, you don't go bankrupt from one -1. But if you're constantly pulling money without making deposits, you hit zero really quick. Just like I did in college. Same with your health, same with your mood, same with your energy, your weight, your blood sugar, your blood pressure, everything. It all adds up. So what I would say to you is that it gets really interesting is the psychology behind all of this. You see, small wins are powerful. Your brain is wired to crave progress, even if it's just a baby step. Every time you complete a +1 action, your brain releases something called dopamine. That's like your reward signal. It's like your brain giving you a little high five, and it makes you feel better. That dopamine builds momentum. It reinforces the behavior and makes it easier to do it again. And over time, those +1s literally rewire your brain. It's crazy. You stop being someone who's trying to be healthy, you become someone who is healthy. That identity shift doesn't come from grand gestures, it comes from consistent action. That's how confidence is built, and that's how discipline becomes automatic. That's how I've stayed in the fight with type 2 diabetes without burning out or, even giving up, which is the worst thing you can do. This strategy has become my backbone when I started eliminating all the hidden junk that was messing up my system. If you remember back in episode 5, I showed you my toxin report. My body was basically a chemical storage facility. Then in episode 8, I walked you through my month 1 detox, the food elimination plan, the 6 pharmaceutical grade supplements I take with every meal. And no, you can't get them at Target or an Amazon Prime. And how I started really cleaning my internal house. And none of that happened overnight. It was just +1 stacking up day after day that finally moved the needle. 8 clean, +1. Didn't eat the trail mix in one sitting, +1. Okay, maybe +2. Took my pills, my supplements, +1. Didn't fall for the all natural label on something loaded with garbage, +1. You see, you have to be on top of your game, but I still screw up, and you will too. And don't be hard on yourself. Some days I'm cranky, I don't sleep well, I forget my walk, or I eat something I shouldn't. But here's the key. When you take a -1, go out and chase a +2. That's it. Don't spiral. Don't turn one -1 into a -17 and into a full cheat week. Own it. Just own it and then overcorrect. This is how we win in the game of life, and especially in controlling type 2 diabetes. Now, I want to say this to you. It's your turn. What's 1 + 1 you can grab today? Don't overthink it. Don't plan on a full life reboot. You don't need to do that. Just choose something intentional and do it today. And then tomorrow do it again. And then the next day. Stack those wins. Watch what happens, and you will be amazed at what the human body is capable of. Now, before you go chase down your +1, here's a quick YouTube +1 you can do for me. Smash that like button just like it cut you off in traffic. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next episode where I'll be talking about polyphenols, what those are. They're actually magic compounds hiding in berries, green tea, olives, etc. that are doing more for my health than most meds ever did. And drop a comment with your +1 for today. Unless your +1 was, I watched this Ira's video while eating a family-sized bag of Cheerios. In that case, lie to me. Gently. Just kidding. Sort of, I guess. All right, friends, one step at a time, 1 + 1 at a time. You've got this. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.